Okay. So, let's say we've all been there. You're on your no-hit run, and you get to the end, and you meet the frog boss. And oh no, you died at the instant. No! Why? Bruh. I've died, I've died at the instant so many times, dude. I lost a run to it on Pyro like 3 times. I was doing Pyro no damage a long time ago. Yeah, it does suck, but it's preventable apparently. Uh, I say apparently because the rules that I use to make sure I never get hit have worked uh, as long as I've been doing them. So I don't know if there's like something I don't know. I don't know this boss. Like I didn't take a course on Demoness Song. I just figured it out by playing. So you're gonna have to trust your own practice more than mine. Right here, he can do the instant through the opening. So you can actually open with it. So you don't want to start like this. You don't want to start by just running in and then just like wailing on him and staying by. Like you don't want to start like this. You know. Because if you start like this, he'll just instant sometimes. It's very rare, but it can happen. Now that he's a little bit further away from the wall, he probably won't do it. I'm just gonna turn this down. Well, actually, I'll turn my headset down. But yeah. Right here, he won't. He might. He might. Okay. No. When his back is against the wall, that's when he does it. It's like right now, he's not gonna do it. So I can actually stay right against his face. Yeah. And I'll get into that attack in a minute. But I'll keep doing this. Do it like 20 times or something. But yeah, his and this goes for mace too, by the way, or any other weapon. I'm just using rapier because it's fast. So you can do that probably. But yeah, you probably can do that. If you're like on game 3, I wouldn't do that though. I don't remember if he can open instantly with the instant, or if he like takes a break and then does it. I'm pretty sure he can't just like, I'm pretty sure you can't just have him do the instant as soon as you get there. But maybe, I don't know. I've never seen it on any video or anything. Right here he can do it, so I'm gonna get away. He can't do it here, so it's GG. Yeah, just like this. I do these circles because it helps me be able to just press one button. Because if I have to do that, it's a little harder. Like if you look at the controller, that is a little bit harder than that. Yeah. You just bam. It's easier. Okay, he can instant here. So actually, in that RNG, if his back was against the wall, he would have given me instant. I think, according to JNZ. There, see how his back was against the wall? That's how instants happen. And you notice how I rolled that instant was very specific. I rolled it whenever his like I rolled it on the landing of it. I didn't roll it early. This is very important for SL1 because you can't just spam roll it as soon as you see it. That's not consistent. You have to roll it as it's about to hit you. You can just wait that out. And now that he's turned his back away from the wall, I know he's not gonna do it. See how it's like the nearest wall to his back is way over there. Okay. Rapier's so OP, oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's how you usually open, if I can. Okay, so onto that attack. So, you notice he didn't do the swipe follow-up there? I guess I don't need to walk back on that one. He wouldn't do instant. But he doesn't do the swipe follow-up on that. Unless I'm near him. So let's see. Yeah, so watch. He's gonna follow it up. See? He does that because I'm like in range of his thing. If you kind of get out of the range of it, he might instant here, so I'm getting out of the way. Okay, this you can just kind of stand here if you want. This is the safest thing to do. Just to wait it out and then go back. But yeah, if you stay out of range of that swipe, you know, before he can queue it up, you know? Like you just think about, pretend that he's a human being and he's like deciding to swing, you know? Lol, nice meme. He's like, oh, I'm gonna swing. No, he's too far away. Then you go back in. Okay, he can instant now. So I'm gonna stay here and circle. Okay, then I'm gonna get out of the range of that. Yeah, because that one has swipes too. He's too far away to do it. Yeah. I've never had this fail on me, so. And I've gotten instants doing this strat, like you saw, and it's fine. I mean, I've heard Doofus back this up. I've heard JNZ back it up. Yeah, so go back in. Obviously, that's gonna be a little bit less effective with like mace, but that'd be nice. I'm not too sure, so I'm just gonna. I didn't get it. What would have happened there is while I'm moving back to getting to the spot, he would have done the instant, and then I would have rolled it really late. Oh, shit. Okay. No swipes. Oh, he might be able to instant there because he really didn't move much. I don't know. I'm not sure. He definitely won't here. He might jump back though. Yeah. Wall maybe like a roll. Yeah, this is good revisiting this. I think I got instants in my fist run today. Yeah, you can run in here if you want to go out. Regen. Okay, that's a slam. He can do follow-ups. He also has a tail attack, by the way. He can do like a tail slam. It's just like weird delay, I think. Or maybe not. I can't remember if it's fast or delayed or what. Typically late game bosses, when they do their stupid attack that's super rare, it's like hella delayed just to make you want to die. Or it's really fast. Because they just love doing that. It's like BAM! Or it's like, you know, massive wind up. Guess I got swapped to a mace. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that's consistent. Because of that instant. I'm pretty sure it is. But I mean, if you want to be safe, just do that. Or just like, don't punish when he's near his opening spot. Because it's considered his back against the wall. It's like, just to be safe. Here. He wouldn't have done it because that's the instant. That's the fake instant thing. Yeah, I'm not trusting that. Oh, he wouldn't have done it. Oh, interesting. Why does he do it in the opener then? I don't know. Maybe that's not how it works. I don't know. I just followed this rule where I'm like, if his back is near the wall or it's the opener, which I mean, his back is pretty near the wall, then like, you know, just don't be greedy. It also helps if you can fight this boss for a really, really long time. Just pretending that it's like, if you can fight this boss pretending that there is no instant for a really long time, then that helps when you realize you need to prepare for it. So if you're already good at this boss, this doesn't change much. Yeah, see, I was on his side, so he's trying to... You can do a follow-up slam to that, too. I'm sure it works similarly, but I don't know. I used to do this on every time. Like, I used to do that every single time. Just, you know, come back here. But then I realized I don't need to do it, and it's kind of a waste. If you're really scared, you can just, like, always come over here. You know, just do this every single time. If you just don't want to bother knowing, or telling if it's the wall or not. Like, you know, swing and then get back here. There's no way you're gonna die doing it like that. It's just so slow on like low damage. But you're not gonna get hit with an instant if you always back up, right? But you fight him enough times and you're like, I don't need to do that. I mean, it's really hard to like explain the rest. Like, you know, most of this fight is just learning it. That's just the important bit. These bubbles are difficult. Make sure you know the bubbles. At least like one of the attacks of the bubbles. You should know before you attempt to run. If you can like understand how both of them work perfectly, then that's obviously the ideal. But they're kind of rare. So if you're doing an 80% run, it would be like, you know, yikes. But that's what it takes to be great. So that is actually sketchy, attacking there. You might have to roll out of that. I wouldn't do that attack on no roll. I'm sure you'd want to be here on no roll. I never no rolled the instant. Here, he has long range attacks too. I guess I should mention those. He has a dash he can do. He has a tail attack, like I said. He can do the shell hand slam thing. Like, let's see what happens if he's here. Like, he might do instant jumps just to catch me. Yeah, he has this dash. See? That's the instant. See, that's how those bubbles work. You saw how one of them went weirdly, right? Even no sprint that. Anyway, that instant jump is not supposed to be like, gotcha, ha ha ha. I think it's kind of glitchy the way it works. Which is why it's so rare that you get hit by it. And when you leave, you do the W backstab strat. Works with fists. Well, if I get it. I haven't practiced this in a minute, but it's not that hard. See, told you I haven't practiced it in a minute. You have to actually get a backstab. There we go. If you backstab him and then roll towards this door, you'll never get hit. Even if he's like right there, he'll attack and miss you as soon as you go through the door. Alright. At least, I've never been hit doing that, so another cool strat, just to throw in there, Easter egg. Alright, good luck on your Demon Song fights, guys. Hope you don't get hit to an instant. You saw a couple of them in there, I think. You can see the one, what it looks like from long range, too, which is great. He has, I don't know if there's any attacks. He doesn't have any AoEs. He doesn't have any, like, meme AoEs or anything. Yeah, you didn't see he has the double swipe and then a follow-up slam. He didn't do that. He did both of his bubbles. He has like a right, middle, left one, and then he has the long one that goes just straight in front of him. That one's the scariest one. The right, middle, left is pretty easy. Well, it's his right. It's your left, your middle, your right. But I'm just speaking from his view. The his, you know, like long bubble one or whatever. Typically you want to just dodge the first one and then keep walking away, and they'll all just miss you. Cause after the first few bubbles, the other ones are kind of just like he kind of, you know, doesn't really try that hard on them. He's like on the last. He's like, oh, I got you, and then he's like, I didn't get you on the second or third few, bubbles at the end. So it's just, yeah. There, I mean, I can't really explain anything else. Like, just practice this fight. I know it's corny and boring. It's a really like lame fight, but I mean, I've put hours and hours and hours and hours into Demon Song. I fought him so many times, and now I don't really get hit to him. But you still have to respect him. Like, I know I know it's annoying because you're like, oh, it's such an easy fight, but you gotta drop the ego on these runs and respect the boss. Because, I mean, that's what the whole point of the instant is, and if you think about it, right? I mean, obviously there's no point to it in reality, but it serves as a reminder to respect the fight. So even Velstad or, some easy boss like Rotten,